fighters, you love knockouts, but it has to be a fulfilling feeling to go 12 rounds because we all know you can do it. We all know you guys train for that, but to actually get in there and do it, that had to be a fulfilling feeling for you.
Definitely, yeah, it was real. I mean, it definitely was very fulfilling to like do that, go to 12 round limit. And like I said, I promise I could have did 12 more. Like I was not tired at all. Like my face wasn't beat up. He caught me with a few headbutts. He probably hit me with like, as far as like a flush shot, probably maybe 3 or 4 times in 12 rounds. So I wasn't beat up. My face was like pretty clean after the fight. It was very satisfying. And now, I definitely gonna shut people up now. People say, oh, you can't go 12 rounds. Like, I'll show you, I can go 12 easy rounds. Like, that was easy work to me. It wasn't hard at all. He couldn't even touch me. I was in there super relaxed. Like I said, I can do how I fought that 12 rounds. I can do that right now. Like, right now.
And you always said that you'll get stronger as the rounds go along, and you could tell about the 8th round you relax and you just started having fun.
Yeah.
You said that in the post-fight press conference, you started having fun. Was that simply because you had tasted his power and you knew he just couldn't stand up to what you was bringing?
It really wasn't about tasting his power, because actually he had some. It was tricky power, but it was just like he couldn't land a glove on me.
I got you.
It wasn't he didn't. I think as far as like a flush shot, he might have landed like once or twice, like a real flush shot, like a clean shot. And but even when it was a clean stuff, I was still like moving away at the same time.
Yeah.
So I just knew he couldn't. I confused him. I just confused him all the way. Like I was just too fast. He didn't know where my head was gonna go, and I was always off the line. I never was right in the middle. I was here all the time, the whole time. So I knew that it wasn't even. I was just comfortable because I knew, I knew what I can do, and I always had everything he did. I had an answer for it, basically, And then, like I said, I just had fun.
The tournament style format is much like a football game. You get to enjoy this win, but you already know who's next.
Yeah.
Kirill Relikh is the guy. A lot of people feel like he should have 2 wins over Rances Bartholomew. Tough guy, kind of got a tricky style himself. Have you been able to check him out, or is it still too fresh?
I saw him fight. I saw him fight one time, to be honest. I never knew who he was. I saw him fight one time. I went to his fight when he fought on Michael Garcia's undercard in San Antonio.
Okay.
When he fought Lipinets. So I saw him fight. I think he fought Rances Bartholomew that fight again. But that's it. He's strong dude, come forward. But I just think like if I fought like I fought Saturday night, like it's nobody that can come close to me.
When you're fighting in a tournament, it's always good to show different things. I think kind of like Flanagan's people said, they thought you would just be the bull. They didn't think you can be the matador. How important was that for you to show a different element of your game to give other guys something to prepare for? Like I said, you kind of look at it like football when you see those 1 or 2 plays that you have to prep for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want to do. I just want to show people I got so many different things in my arsenal. I'm not just a power puncher. I can go to I can do this. I can do that. Like, if I want, my whole thing is like, it's my mindset. Like, I love to fight. I love to go out there and just fight. But I can box if I want, because in the gym, that's what I do. Because when I'm in the gym, I was sparring with middleweights. I was sparring with Taras, Olympian dude, real good. And I definitely, I know I'm not gonna just go and knock him out. I was sparring with a dude named Trouble out there. He a 160 pounder, a real middleweight. I'm sparring with them, so I can't go out there and then with big old gloves on, I'm hurting them and stuff. But I know I can't go out there and knock them out. So I have to be defensive. I have to box, and that's when you take a lot of punishment. So I know I'm not about to take a lot of punishment in sparring. So that's what I do all the time in the gym anyway. So I know that in this tournament thing, I just want to show people, not even just in tournament. Like, I'm not, of course I'm worried about tournament, but I just want to show people in the world, now people can see like, oh, he can really do this stuff that he said. He's not just a big power puncher. He's not just a big puncher, because everybody was saying, I'm just a big puncher. All I can do is walk forward and I can just hit people hard. No, I can really box if I really need to, So that's what that's what I showed.
I also think you showed great conditioning after you dropped him late in the fight. You opened up, and I actually thought you should have got credit for another knockdown when the ropes held him up. But you opened up a lot, and like I said, you still was able to have fun and not gas out. So I think your conditioning showed up too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always in shape. That's what people don't realize. My training camps are very, very hard. Every single time my training camps are real hard. And I credit all my coaches and stuff like that. And I just work my ass off in the gym all the time. So my conditioning would never, ever be in question. Like I said, 12. I train for 15 rounds. Like, I'm sparring with big old dudes and I mean, I'm always gonna be in shape. I'm always gonna come in shape, and even then, I know how to relax in the ring. That's one thing about me. I know how to relax in the ring. I was back in my corner talking to Bobby and stuff like I'm talking to you right now. I was just like super calm, super relaxed, and I got out there and I barely didn't expend no energy basically.
That's
so
crazy.
That was good.
Any tentative date for the fight?
They were saying maybe in February.
Okay.
Maybe the end of February. It's not set yet, but it might be back here in New Orleans. So, we gonna see. Hopefully they do bring it back. We had a good crowd. We had a nice crowd, and I talked to the promoter, and they say they might bring it back. So we gonna see.
All right, man. Well, always a pleasure watching you. Always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for the time, bro. Anything in closing for your supporters? Because you got a ton of them out there.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like, New Orleans, here's like that. I was just taking pictures. People noticed me all around. I just, just if you missed it last time, if you missed the fight on Saturday, guess what? You got a chance, because guess what? Most likely, we're going to bring it back. So, just make sure you come out and keep supporting. And like I told everybody, I'm going to bring Big Time Boxing back. I did it, and it's going to keep coming back. And I opened up, really, that's what I want to do, open up the doors just for everybody else. I had John Boy and Zero, they fighting on, it's like sometimes I get jealous thinking about it, because I had to fight on little bitty small shows when I was coming up, and these dudes fighting on the Zone. They fight on the app, the Zone, in the World Boxing Super Series on that type of stage, that type of platform. But that's my whole thing. I want to do that, and I did it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep bringing it back here and opening doors for everybody. New Orleans is gonna be a boxing city.
For sure, bro.